Welcome back. My name is Reese Rose, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. I already pre-shuffled, as you guys usually know, so I'm going to go ahead and just dive in today. All right, so this message right now that we have first is about somebody who's experiencing some type of difficulty or discomfort within their finances, regarding their finances, okay? So somebody is the King of Pentacles, somebody is the King of Pentacles, however, you're not necessarily feeling like it. So what I mean by that is you have the energy in you to attract all of this abundance and everything that comes with being in this energy. However, it's something that you are blocking yourself off from, some type of disappointment that you've yet to process or get over, or something that is just making you absolutely uncomfortable where you are currently. Your financial circumstances aren't necessarily the best, okay? And which is okay, because it's not a spread of you need to go out and get it. That's not what it is. So if your finances aren't necessarily the best right now, that's okay. Whoever I'm talking to, actually, this isn't for everybody. But if your finances aren't necessarily the best, it is only because this is a period in your financial timeline that you have to get over. It's just a little hurdle. However, you're still the King of Pentacles. I'm so sorry that I'm tongue-tied this morning. However, you're still the King of Pentacles, and this energy still resides in you. So at any given moment, whatever this is, you can put this to rest and activate this at any given moment. That's the benefit of being in the King of Pentacles energy. Even if your finances don't reflect the energy that you feel, it's coming. So that's one of the benefits, because if it's not here yet, it's about to be. However, you have to stay steadfast, because whatever it is that disappointed you or made you feel as if like maybe you were a little inadequate, inferior, something that's making you a little insecure, where you don't feel like you measure up to yourself, not even society, but you feel like your standards for yourself are a little higher. Like, dang, I could go harder, I could do better. But it's okay. Don't think like that. Just give it a second. You're also just disappointing yourself and adding a lot more stress. So literally, don't think like that. The overall energy is the Judgment card. So with this Judgment card, they're saying that there's a renewal on the horizon. There is rebirth energy here. Again, Judgment is like that rebirth energy, that phoenix energy, that phoenix rising, like something ends and then here we go, new beginning awaits for you. So like this new beginning in your finances is literally waiting for you, but you have to not focus so much on this Three of Swords. Your Three of Swords can literally blind you from going ahead and getting those pentacles, because if you focus on this too much, and that's exactly what will manifest, okay? You manifest what you focus on, and if all you see is disappointment, discomfort, and just like overall dissatisfaction in your circumstances, then that's exactly what you're going to brew. You don't want to focus on that. You want to focus on the fact that you're still the King of Pentacles, and that there's a lot that you can do with this energy, okay? Because there's a lot you can do with this energy. You just really have to put the Three of Swords to rest for a second. The Three of Swords is in line with the Three of Pentacles. So if anybody was thinking of collaborating with anybody, it might be a good idea. It would definitely be a great idea, but you want to do it not in a way that this person that you're collaborating is going to do the work for you. More so that this person can put their hand down and pull you up. It's more so you're trying to, or not even person, group, whatever, but whoever you're thinking of teaming up with or collabing with, this is probably a good idea. Maybe because you doing it alone was making you focus on what's not there. You were like putting hyper focus on your lack when it was just you. You're thinking of the gap between where you are right now and where you have to be. So all you see is what you have to do, the work that it requires of you. You're stressing yourself out. Whereas they're saying if you have the opportunity to collab with somebody, then do so, because doing this will add more ideas to the pot, take off your workload. There's a lot of benefactors that come with teaming or collabing up with somebody in this current moment. They're also saying that you doing this will create reciprocated energy. So it's not somebody or some people, it's not a group of people or somebody, whoever you're collabing with. This is not a collab where it's going to take out of you. It's going to be equal give and take. Definitely lots of reciprocity. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is also meaning a windfall. So this is definitely something that's sure to be successful if you play your cards right. Okay, what I mean by that is literally you have to let this go. Because these readings, they sound nice and glamorous and yeah, but everything I say is not facts. Only if you follow the timeline sequentially. So what I mean by that, like, because I spit facts, period. Always spit facts, not taking that away from me. But what I mean by that is some people will hear readings and hear the good parts or even sometimes the bad parts. They hear what they want to hear and they will take that and be like, but you said this. And that's like the only thing they heard. And I'm like, yeah. But I also said this, and that. But that will lead you to this. See, all you heard was this, and you just totally ignored this. This is how you get to this. So you can't just dangle this and then ignore this, because if you ignore this, you're not getting this. That's what I mean by they're not facts. I probably shouldn't have worded it like that. This is absolutely facts. But it's not always definite that you will get these cards. It won't always be fated unless you follow it sequentially, you know? So what I put major emphasis on is laying down this Three of Swords energy. You have to let go of the disappointment and then boom, everything else will fall into place. But this is the key factor. So everything I said was great, yeah, but unless you actually do this, then everything I said was null and void, okay? So I want you to stay focused. Boo, boo, boo. Obviously, there's a lot of challenges. That was in your frequency, but with this card, the Knight of Wands, you have to stay direct. Okay, so focus, that's more of a Knight of Swords card. I think I saw this in another reading, how I was comparing the two, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Those cards have a lot of similarities. But the Knight of Wands is more of an action card because it's a wand, right? So this guy is focused in the way that he's determined. Like he has a plan. It's not just focus. It's I'm focused because I have an end goal. I want to reach something. So this man right here is very, very determined to see this through, okay? So there might be some challenges, some hurdles that you may have to get over. Maybe it's budgeting, saving, being a little frugal, just putting some things aside, whatever it is, like you have to get over it. It's a challenge for you. It's not something that's easy, obviously, because it would be a challenge, but yes, this is definitely something that occurred constantly, and it's a lesson. This is something that kept repeating itself until you figured it out. So it's a hurdle and it's a challenge, but it's a petty one. Not a petty one because you need it, but it's a petty in the sense of it's not there to hurt you. It's not set by a negative force. This is something that's actually there to help you get over this, and then boom, you're able to see the next step in your journey. But you're kind of like at a standstill a little bit because you're still hitting this lesson and you've yet to get over it. If you stay focused and determined to see it through, then you absolutely will reach this King of Pentacles energy, okay? Getting back to the energy of collaboration, this is a big time to collab right now. I know a lot of people will be wanting to do their own entrepreneur thing and hustling and, you know, building their brand and just doing things their way and not necessarily wanting to come together as a group to form like a conglomerate kind of thing and just get like a bigger picture. No one really wants to do that, but like this is a great time to do that. This is one of the best times to do that. And I know they say social media is one of the best places or the biggest places right now to make a quick buck, and is, but however, like you literally have to strike while the iron is hot. You can't let this time period just fade just because like, oh, social media is here and it's going to be here forever. We don't know that. We don't know what social media is going to be like in the next 5 years. Yeah, everybody is monetizing off of social media right now, but we don't know what laws are going to be placed in 5 years. Maybe they're like, oh, it's too easy for you to make $1 on social media. You can't do it anymore. They petty like that. But like, you don't know. So like, we can't rest in the comfort of the now thinking that the now is always going to be here, because it's not. It really isn't. So strike while the iron is hot, okay? If you are in King of Pentacles energy, then go out and get it. Even if you don't have the actual pentacles in your pocket, at the end of the day, when you're going out and get it, change your strategy. whatever, do something. You are in the King of Pentacles energy, so that means whatever you do, it'll come to you. Even if it's not coming to you right now because this is here, they just want you to get over the challenges. Just keep going. Stay determined. Who cares if it looks like a hurdle? That was supposed to be there. It was supposed to be there for you to figure out another strategy, because obviously the strategies that you've been utilizing were not working. So if you are the true King of Pentacles, whenever you see an issue, it's not going to be something that stops you completely. No, the King of Pentacles doesn't take no's. The King of Pentacles hears a no as not right now. So King of Pentacles will find a way or make one. Shout out to CAU. Happy homecoming, by the way. I love y'all. Miss y'all. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Three of Swords. Yo, get out of the Three of Swords energy. Yo, that came up twice. And I'm not even going to get on y'all. I feel it though. At least that's a good thing. That's super letting me know that it's literally all in your mind. You have to drop this Three of Swords energy. For anybody who I'm talking to, if you feel some type of stagnation in your finances, that's why. Get over the disappointment, get over the hurt. Whatever it is that makes you mope around because like you're disappointed in whatever the results are that you try to, like when you try to access this King of Pentacles energy and you receive that no, let it go. Let it go, who cares? Okay, try again tomorrow. Do a different strategy, do something else. Don't take that no and sit in it. Let it go, because the Three of Swords came up twice, which is letting me know that you were really, really taking whatever this no is harshly. And the no could be universally. Like, say you're trying to buy a car, and the down payment is XYZ, but you know you only got $600. You ain't doing no down payment with that. Maybe I'm a Matilda Daddy shop, but not the legit car lots, bro. But yeah, with this Three of Swords, if you are trying to put down on a car and you only have $600, that is a big disappointment, because if you're at a legitimate, you know, what vehicle are you putting $600 down on? I mean, you can, but that would mean the rest of the payments are larger, and that's not necessarily what you want to do. The point I'm making here is there's not enough for your down payment. Don't accept that. Go to a different lot. Find a different car. You're just literally not going to be on the road because you failed to put the rest of the, no, there are other ways. Don't accept that no. Some people will see no's like that and be like, oh, okay, well, what can I do, right? Because a car is a big payment. They want $2,500 and you only have $600. Where on earth am I coming up with the rest? So obviously that gap sounds like a huge no. Let me just let it go. No, yo. No, there are a lot of ways that you could actually overcome that hurdle, and God is literally putting that very hurdle in your face right now so that you could figure it out. Because nowhere you're going to just let that rock, especially when you know that you're supposed to be on a road, because you have to go from A to B. Don't let you have kids. Like, yo, there's so many reasons as to why this is what you need to be doing, but do not take this little disappointment as something that should turn you completely around all the way, or because you can't figure it out yet. Figure it out. Figure it out. You're gonna have to. That's literally the reading. I'm not even being a jerk or anything like that. Like, you're gonna have to figure it out. Whatever this Three of Swords is, leave it. Like, let it go. Stop sitting in that energy. Who cares? Someone told you no. Who cares? You don't got the bread right now. Who cares? Nothing's in your savings. Who cares? Who cares? Figure it out. If you sit here and wallow in this no, then you're never going to get to the yes. Figure it out. I love y'all. I said that with love, I promise. Whew, that was a little harsh. I meant that though, because it came out twice and I felt it too much. I'm just like, yo, if I had another deck, this will all be Three of Swords for real. Like, that's what it felt like when I pulled this card first. Like, wow, okay, so the deck wants to show me that you were completely in Three of Swords energy. So yeah, that's what that little rant was that I just gave you guys. I was being a little passionate. That's y'all. That's y'all, because I care. So like, let it go, y'all, for real. Let it go. Okay. And a blockage of the heart chakra. Okay, y'all. All right. With your finances, your heart chakra has to be open. It has to. You have a blocked heart chakra here. Okay? With this disappointment energy, with this Three of Swords, When you get in this energy, it makes you close off to everybody. Don't let your bread be off, y'all. Don't let your finances be off, because you ain't no good to the world. You want to hide. You're like, screw everybody. You may still have some compassion and some softness there for the world. But overall, when you are not feeling good about your finances, it's screw everybody. I want to hide. I don't even want to be around right now. My vibe might throw everybody off. But that is actually a negative reaction. That's actually a negative reaction to these challenges, man. So you're putting yourself in a negative cycle here, okay? So you are a King of Pentacles energy, and you need to keep acting on that, because the minute you don't do what a King of Pentacles energy needs to do, you become a different energy. Now you're no longer King of Pentacles. You probably become the Page, and you don't want to be the Page. Right now, with you being a King, you can always figure out a way to make something shake, even if it's not here right now. That's why I was like, yo, don't necessarily focus on these disappointments, because you still being the King of Pentacles, you could jump over those hurdles and still make something happen. It doesn't always have to be a straight no. Your no is not a final answer. You can turn that into something else, especially with this Judgment energy right here being the overall energy. This period right now is supposed to bring a huge sense of renewal for you, because once you figure out how to navigate these no's that you're receiving from everybody, you can no longer see these as challenges, and you bypass that and you're on a different portion of the timeline, okay? But you have to stay focused in that. So when you do that though, I was talking about somebody be cutting themselves off as far as love when their money is not right. Your heart chakra is connected to your finances. Your heart chakra is the only way you can access these finances. So if you're cutting off your heart chakra, then that's the weird cycle, okay? But we don't want to do that, because right now you're King of Pentacles energy. So if you're a King of Pentacles and you receive a no, and the first thing you do when you receive a no is to cut off your heart chakra, you're not really going to remain in the King of Pentacles energy for much longer. This energy is going to wither away, because you're not doing what a King of Pentacles does. King of Pentacles doesn't close their heart off to love after they receive a no. The King of Pentacles doesn't get down on themselves, close the world off, and then boom, now no one necessarily exists, or everybody is on your shit list, or you're sour, or whatever negative energy that comes from you. The King of Pentacles don't do that. King of Pentacles don't do that, because that's interfering with your heart chakra. The King of Pentacles has the clean, pure slate over here. This is pure. But when you're in that disappointment energy, you like to put up boundaries where no one can access that. And that's not the healthiest thing, okay? With this King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, you got a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. That's good. And a Six of Swords. Okay, so do something with these disappointments. Do something with your finances. After being the King of Pentacles, even if you don't have the tangible funds, because again, you have the disappointment here, and that's more than likely the reason is because you don't have the tangible funds. That's the reason for the disappointment. With you being the King of Pentacles and you having the Queen of Pentacles, even if you don't have the funds in your hand, you can be the Queen of Pentacles. They're saying, don't close yourself off to love. Don't close your heart chakra. Instead, if you don't feel like you're accessing the King of Pentacles energy, become the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles does something with the King of Pentacles energy. So the King of Pentacles goes out and gets it. He's a strategy, knows where to get it from, gets the bacon, boom. Queen of Pentacles, she could fry the bacon. So even if you don't necessarily have it on you, then put yourself in a position to move that way. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is doing. The Queen of Pentacles is all about that action, okay? Because whatever the King of Pentacles brings home, she's going to make bigger. She's going to make better. So she's creative with it. She looks at something and be like, okay, how can I magnetize that? How can I multiply that and make it bigger? That's what you should do instead of closing yourself off with this heart chakra here. Instead of doing that, remain in the Queen of Pentacles energy where you're just like, you know what? Let me get creative. Let me get creative and let this be the means of coping moving forward so that I don't get stressed. This is my Six of Swords. This is my smooth sailing, going on to calmer waters. Because if you let yourself, you will be in a lot of turbulence with this Three of Swords, especially with the fact that it came up twice. That's double confirmation that you be putting yourself in like these harsh mental cages when it comes to your finances not being there. not being what they need to. And don't do that, okay? There's a better way to cope. There's a better way to go about this. So what they want you to do is just really to be the Queen of Pentacles, and that will be your smooth sailing. You're looking for a smooth sailing right now, but you can't find it because you keep running into these disappointments. And all those disappointments, if you keep focusing on those disappointments, they're going to keep occurring more, and then boom, you're out of the King of Pentacles energy. Don't let that be you, okay? Find a different way to go about it. You're still King of Pentacles. You're still King of Pentacles. So you got that whole aura right now, that whole magnetism. You just have to go out and get it consistently, because the challenges will be here. Okay, so I know you're trying to go out and get it. I'm not saying you're not, but you have to be determined and trying to oversee that little bump. Because every time you run into the little bump, you're like, oh man, a no again. Close my heart off to love, let me isolate myself. And then you get the energy to do it again, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna try again. And then boom, you run into the disappointment again. But you're going to keep running into the disappointment until you face it. And facing it is being determined to oversee the challenges, okay? When that happens, don't close yourself off to love or anything, because you will absolutely like wither your heart chakra and your chances of manifesting these pentacles. So all that will wither away. You don't want to do that. Remain in that Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? Do something. If you can't get it, then do something creative. And that will also bring in the pentacles, and just watch everything smooth sail from there. I guess that was just a quick message. That was a quick message. I appreciate it. But all right, guys, just a quick one. I'll close it here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.